You've probably seen all sorts of claims flying across the internet over the past few weeks about the Epstein files. Many of the revelations are serious and have led to high-profile resignations and police investigations, but others are absurd, and telling the difference between the two can be harder than it looks. For example, there's a document in the Epstein files that makes the entirely unsubstantiated claim that President Joe Biden was actually executed in 2019. So, how can we pick out the facts from the fiction? The first step is to understand what's actually in the Epstein files and why the US government is even releasing them. Long story short, the US Congress passed a bill called the Epstein Files Transparency Act last November that requires the Department of Justice to publish millions of files held by the US government about Epstein. There are a series of conditions in that law about what must be included, such as Epstein's emails, records about his travel, and government communications about Epstein. The US government has decided to release millions of records under that mandate, and while many of the files are directly related to Epstein, others just mention him. Many of the records in the Epstein files that have been the subject of viral social media posts in recent weeks fall into this latter category. And they make a series of claims that just aren't credible. That file we mentioned earlier that claimed that Biden was executed in 2019, well, it's just a rambling email that was sent 2 years after Epstein's death from one person responding to another person who had originally emailed them to check on their welfare. The response is all over the place and is full of unfounded claims and conspiracy theories. Epstein is mentioned once, in passing, alongside claims that Biden was shot by a firing squad in 2019 and was being impersonated during his term as president. There are other emails in the Epstein files that make similarly unfounded claims or tout debunk conspiracy theories. But because the files are mixed in with credible evidence of serious crimes, it's become all too easy for general terms like Epstein files reveal to become a cover for misinformation. So, how can you spot what's real from what's not? First, you want to try to understand why the record you're looking at was included in the Epstein files in the first place. Are Epstein, his associates, or investigations into either the main subject? Or is Epstein just mentioned in passing? Always check who sent or received an email if possible. Epstein's personal email is often unredacted, and so you can see if it was sent to him or by him. And as always, double check if there are any external sources that verify or debunk the claims in the files, especially if they seem extraordinary. Because while the Epstein files point to reams of credible evidence about wrongdoing by powerful individuals, they also contain a lot of false and unproven claims as well.